Ladies and gentlemen, Apostle Abraham Lamptey, and a leader and founder for Believers House of Worship International. What reacted to Nanado Dankwa Akufo Addo, the statement I would go to your Volta region is about Akoso modern spillage and Samono. Na Sanya Papano or can incredible or cite examples, President or maybe Gano Suninano, disaster, ACN and some more kind. Na eho enebusia woti gumbea oba anoshe masrawa so be share video we na afoforo so ensa ebeke binafi obekye wadwen amame e comment section ho ebusia ade ba kwa wontumi enkenche wadanfo say onfombo obosia eye skin enunti ena kroyike omode product papa aba edwaso a wo na so buy anase dark spot e wo skin no baby anase wo ye kokko anase tuntum na wo pese ebusia wo skin no enim ede ho yie paade a and the Chloe product and I recommend the amount. Product we say we US no pay be a shipping free. Who other countries shall be big to even will be to you for shipping. Then there one sir account or product. They was young. Young and some Apostle Abraham Lamptey or no the audio be to ya. Nanado Dankwa Akufo Addo ni statement a odi ko to your Volta region. I just say amount for bebrinano I or ma bashe Nanado Dankwa Akufo Addo. Ebi so actually mu say Nanado nia okan ye no enye bone. Nano and Apostle Abraham Lamptey ebusuan wa react. Na examples are all cited no waka asemi actually Nanado Dankwa Akufo Addo ebisi Nanado otia ebeboa no.
Pioneers don't normally enjoy what they set the pace for unless you belong to a country that remembers their heroes. But if you are a Ghanaian, that's why good does not last long in this nation, because we don't celebrate our heroes. So when you forget someone who does good for you quickly, that good lives with the person. Watch it. Until we place Nkrumah where he belongs, what we call development, Ghana is a lie. This is not a political talk. Strange things are happening in this nation that if we are not careful, it will divide Ghana. We are more patriotic to our political parties than the nation. So when a political party is doing the wrong thing, your loyalty is to the wrong thing, but not the nation. Forgetting that the party is a product of the nation. If there is no nation, the party will have nobody to govern. Your Excellency, with all humility, who voted for you and who did not vote for you does not matter. The very moment you sit on that chair, you are not a president of MPP. You become a president of Ghana. Because you don't reject the taxes from those who voted against you. So if you still use the taxes of those who voted against you, then political coloring doesn't matter. With all humility, sir, at least you can do yourself a great service to withdraw or retract that statement. With all humility, that the people of Mepe and beyond did not vote for you. So if it had to do with those who voted for you, you shouldn't have been there. That is not what a president should say. And I am amazed because we live in times that when you see the wrong and you say it, you would have young men and women who has a future yet to be defined, defending the present future of somebody who is in his or her future. Your future is yet to come. And you are defending the wrong in somebody's future that is here, who does not need a tomorrow to be his or her future. I felt sad because Ashanti region and Eastern region gave him victory. But the development John Mahama did for Ashanti region is yet to be outpaced. But he never said they didn't vote for him, so he shouldn't have come there. If you are in power and you still claim the taxes of those, you see, then the constitution should have been structured that don't take taxes from those who didn't vote for you. Then you don't need to do any development there. But if you still take their taxes, you become Ghana. The very moment you sit on that chair, you become Ghana. I don't know what is happening to this nation, and I am saddened at what is going on. The Christian Council is quiet. I'm a Christian, so I'll say Christian Council. Do I even belong to that? Peace Council, quiet. When your stomach leads you, your destination will be the toilet. So didn't you see this rather as an opportunity to forget political connotations and who voted for you and be a father, peradventure, their minds will change. I remember when there was a flood. By then I was living at Avino. Our late President Jerry John Rawlings sat on these dinghies and was rescuing people. I remember the Circle disaster. John Mama was not in the country. He stopped everything. Came down. None of them sounded apolitical. I remember President Akufo. That was during the stadium disaster. He came down. He did not sound apolitical. Where is the word forgiveness? Oh, so from 2020, you still remember that they didn't vote for you. But you have been taking taxes from 2020. You couldn't let go after still being the president. You still have to say it. Pay back still. This is enough statement for the people to even know that whatever you bring is not what you should have brought. They did not open the Volta, the Akosombo Dam. Whoever gave the instruction was put there by you. So definitely you might have been consulted. Oh, somebody will say, but they were informed. If truly information went down properly, you say, now see enya wonti emfa wo ho a eda ebedu so no wonyo bia nka wo de ma wo efse ne na nka obeka ma wo no wagina ho am yakuno
na no na apostle so onwie ye senia enuoma ekekekọ no afiansa wahiti na eno na ebusua wabashi NDC ewo akoso modam spillage ehun nsensem ya wasanso atobi amana na do dankwa Akufo Addo na eho na nkran bi wo ho a oka amafo say nkran ya papa eken ya se kire sen na ose obi yefunso.
What is happening to Ghana? It is like we are on autopilot. Nobody cares. What can. It's like everybody is so tired because when you flog a dead goat, you are wasting your energy. When you find yourself on a table that you know nothing about the topic for discussion, you don't have a problem, but you rather end up destroying the destiny of those there to listen and learn from you. I won't say this in English. Those who understand Ga, let them interpret it. We have so much that we need big brains to turn them into a blessing unto us. Unfortunately, we are not feeding the brain to be big to implement those things. We are feeding the stomach to be big. Wisdom is not determined by the size of your stomach. It is determined by the content of your brains. When your stomach becomes too big, you can't see your feet. Only a few will understand this statement. Were we created for experiment? Oh, well, don't worry, I'll do election here. Oh, yeah, will be 50-50 near more one cup. Sardine bako. T-shirt. 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 One vote. Anybody who talks that way has no vision for the nation. Unfortunately, when you come with a message, they will mess you up. When you behave like because you are rich, so you are not a Ghanaian, you are the slave. The fact that you have money and citizenship of another country, so you don't care what happens to where you are coming from, makes you a slave. Also for Trabosum. They interviewed him. What prayer will he pray for Ghana? He said, Ghana is endowed with crabology. Are you hearing me? Nigeria will celebrate their own. Ghana will calibrate their own. The legends. Look at this. What's the name of that guy? Kweku Chase. I would like to meet him one day. His creative contents are wonderful. The legends. Just look at this. So God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong. Bold, Teacher B, come and take the microphone. Bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and of right. Fill our hearts with true humility. Make us cherish fearless honesty, and help us to resist. This is where we have a problem now. We have taken that one out of our national anthem. We are no more resisting oppressors' rule. Help us to resist the oppressors' rule with all our what? And might forevermore. With all our will and might forevermore. Your Excellency, all those affected by the Volta spillage are Ghanaians who pay taxes. And they are all part of the debt that Ghana owns. It's not about who voted for you. And amazingly, the media houses, majority are not talking about this. They are not even talking about what is happening. I've monitored a lot of radio stations, and they are not talking about what is happening to the people in the Volta region by the Volta dam spillage. They are not talking about it. Yes, NDC had a press conference yesterday. I can say they should have rather been concerned about people who are dying there and create awareness that something is happening. I listened to BBC today. Thousands of people have been rendered homeless when we don't have war in Ghana. And nobody is talking about it. Radio stations, nobody is talking about, only few. And even the few that are talking about it, they talk about just 2 minutes and they leave it. You know why? Because there is more money in noise making. Now we enjoy arguments on our radio stations from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Unproductive. And that is the time Trotro has passengers who are listening to radio. Taxi, listening to radio. In the home, your radio is on. Arguments that will not put food, that will not give life. Thousands of people. Go back and check the videos. Houses submerged. Story buildings, you only have the first floor remaining. People migrating on canoes. And they are passing, seeing the roof of the building they used to live in. And it is not declared a national disaster. I don't think I have to preach tonight. If I will use this platform to create that awareness, praise God. Somebody will say, is it part of the Bible? No. The Bible is suspending in the air. It is not on the ground with me. Only few media houses have sent their journalists there to do video. And as if they have been gagged. Don't show it.
Apostle, what in some bagana how? Ke Benjamin Naka Mlemi. Some kind of it was a master Monstramias comment section. Now, also, or no, Uchia Kukuchins, what I say, he can't wait to meet Kukuchins. It was ya. Master was a Shawagi Mammy comment section. Next video we now after so and sa and can be midi edit Kojo Black. It was ya. Akramu.